You have the power to tune in to deeper levels of self. You have the power to tune into each other. You are a powerful being. And the only thing that's going to stop you from manifesting is blocking yourself. And it comes down to self-worth. It comes down to whether you truly feel worthy of that which you're trying to pull in. But this is where we go wrong. Stop trying to get and pull in. Time doesn't exist. There's multiple timelines going on. Your desire is already out there trying to reach you, and you are blocking yourself from allowing it. So stop trying, stop wanting, stop needing, and allow it right now. Be that which you desire. So what does that mean? What does that mean? Be it, live it, tune into it right now. Become it. You know, they say fake it till you make it. Just make it. Just be it now. Going back to what we were talking about before, talking about manifesting, and I was getting these blocks. I wasn't breaking through. I shone the torch and I looked at what was going on, and what my being was saying was, you need to dive into this hippie stuff. And when I did, I found out it was far from hippie. It was quantum science. We are all one. We are all connected. There are no others. Now, if this doesn't go in, what I say is not going to work for you. I'm not going to be the person that can help you. But if this stuff makes sense, or it's intriguing at least, I can help you become the greatest version of yourself. How can I be so bold? Because it happened to me, and I teach it all of the time, and I help people no matter who they are, no matter where they want to go. I can help them unlock that within that is keeping them down, keeping them small, keeping them feeling unsafe. My last client just yesterday said something like, I'm ready to be able to shine. She was dimming her light around others because other people were getting a bit when she was her bubbly, happy, positive self. And she noticed, well, we figured it out, that when she was around people, especially at work, and she's in a difficult job, that when she was being her true self, other people were trying to pull her back down. And we're talking about energy and vibration. When you are in love, appreciation, joy, happiness, you are vibrating at a higher speed. And when you're doing that, you attract other things that are in that same frequency into your life. High vibrational opportunities, high vibrational thoughts. And when you are super low, when it's difficult and things aren't working and you're in sadness, anger, frustration, it's a slow and low vibration. When everything is harder, we've all been there. We all know what that's like. So let's dive in even deeper. Within you, attached to your past memories, is suffering, fear, lack, scarcity, feeling unsafe, feeling rejected. Everything is a memory or an emotion. Think about it. Everything you experience up here is a memory of the past or an anticipation of the future, and an emotion that's attached to that memory. So if you allow yourself to look at your past and allow yourself to pull up the data of the past and see the memory and the emotion attached, and you put it here, you process it, you heal it, then what happens is your past self dissolves and your future self expands and easily pulls in what you desire. I do this all the time with people. And so, some people are holding on to these memories and emotions that have kept them stuck, not making progress, not allowing the love the health, the wealth, the success, the freedom in their lives. The world isn't not working, it's you. And if you are so courageous to take 100% responsibility for everything that's happening in your life, it doesn't mean you're to blame, it doesn't mean it's your fault. But if you can take 100% responsibility for what's happening up here, and you go, okay, I'm listening, Ali, I can get on board with that, then you can clean it, you can remove it, dissolve it, you can break yourself free. But unless you take 100% responsibility, you will forever come into these blocks. But the good news is, it's so easy to set yourself free. So let's summarize. Everything is one. Science proves this. We know this is true, but we collectively haven't caught up with this. Newtonian physics told us that everything is physical, everything is matter. There is no matter. When you break the atom, it releases energy. So we thought for years that everything was solid, and we were like, oh yeah, all right. And that's now our school system, our medical system, our governments. Everything is living in this old, archaic view of how the world works. But guess what? Einstein came along and said, no, that's not true. Time isn't linear. The atom comes in when we put our awareness on it. This has baffled scientists for years. It's not there when we're not focusing on it. What does this mean? Oh yeah, that sounds interesting. What does that mean? How's that going to help me? Think about what you desire. What you desire, if you become it, you are it, you have it, it's here right now. When you're needing and wanting what you desire, you are getting more of need and want. Are you worthy of what you desire? We all deserve to be who we are destined to be, who we want to be, all of us. We are all perfect, whole, and complete, despite what you think about yourself. What you think about yourself in the negative, unwanted aspect is illusion. You are who you are right now, and that's who your past self decided you were going to be. So let's just really, really grasp this. Who you are right now in this moment, what you think, feel about yourself, is who your past self, that version, decided who this version is. So if you're feeling good about yourself, amazing. If you're not where you want to be in love, health, wealth, success, or freedom, time freedom, financial freedom, any kind of freedom, that's that person. What are we discussing, Felix? We are discussing how manifestation is not going to work for you unless you grasp these simple concepts. And when you grasp it, your life will change. And this smile you are seeing right now is authentic. It's real. And it's coming from someone that deeply suffered for a long, long time. So I could go through that process, get to the other side, and then come back and help others to save them time. I spent 20 years trying to figure all this stuff out. I'm 40 years old now. I'm tuning into light and love and peace and relief and satisfaction and happiness every day. And guess what? It helps me heal. It helps me feel safe. It helps me manifest. It helps me connect to like you. And it's as simple as that. If you want to know how to tune in to the greatest version of yourself, DM me the word freedom. DM me the word freedom, and I'll lead you to the greatest expression of yourself. So right now, in this moment, you have a choice to realize that nothing is a miracle. Life is what it is. It's tough, it's hard, it's all of this stuff that you decide it to be, or everything's a miracle. You can breathe. You can tune into love just like that and feel love in your body. And like I explained before, I can tune in as other people can tune in to each other and help them heal and feel peace. We are all connected. We are living in a miraculous experience. We are spiritual beings having a human existence. And if we allow ourselves, Dino, Felix, Sandra, Sandy, if we allow ourselves to accept that we are love and light, and we do have dreams, visions, and goals, and we can achieve them if we believe we can achieve them, then people like me can help you get there a lot quicker. If you are ready, if you are sick and tired of being sick and tired, if you are sick of doing the courses and the books and it not working, if you're fed up of this yo style of finally thinking you're breaking free and then you're back to square one, believe me, I was there for years in all of this. And then I cracked the code and it was simple. Love, health, wealth, success, freedom. If you want to work on any of these, you DM me the word freedom and I will help you achieve these things. We go into more detail and depth when we work together. I wouldn't even call it work. When we connect, we laugh, we share, we get to the root of the root really quickly. Oh my God, I had this client and we found what was underneath everything. And I tuned in and I got her to tune in and we breathed in peace into that feeling. She was just streaming with tears that she had locked in for years. And I know that I'm going to get an email or a text in the next few days going, oh, Ali, oh, you'll never guess what, oh, this has happened. I see it every day. And that's why I do what I do. And that's why I'm here right now sharing this stuff. Because I want you to walk away from this and I want you to look at life and go, yeah, I really do just have a choice to decide to trust in myself, believe in myself, smile, feel love, breathe in joy, keep watching Mindwave Transformation, maybe check out what's in his bio to see what else is there, maybe look at his YouTube channel and see if I can get some more free information. And maybe I'm going to trust myself and accept who I am and feel worthy of my desires and feel deserving of my desires. Why the fuck not? You have one life. You have one life. Aside from reincarnation, which is another conversation, but that aside right now, you have one life. You don't have life, you have time. You have time? What's time? Time doesn't exist. Time is a construct we have made so we can understand and show up. You have right now. We have this moment. There is no time. Life is what you make of it. I want to leave you with this. This is a quote that I kind of pieced together. It might not be mine, but it's what I used to help me. And it helped me get through any obstacle, any block, anything that comes up that's difficult. It might sting at first to hear it, so I'm warning you, you might not initially like it, but if you use it, it's going to change your life. What this does is it helps you remove the emotion attached to anything that you're going through. And of course, you might be going through something difficult and times might be tough. And that's always going to happen. We're always going to have highs and we're always going to have lows. It's just life. We all know this. So I want you to use this and I want you to write this down. Ruth says, I appreciate your time and vibe. Ruth, mwah. So here we go. I want you to write this down. I want you to repeat this to yourself every time you experience anything difficult or anything great. It helps. I swear it helps. It's helped me so much. It was what it was. Write that down right now. It was what it was. It is what it is. It will be what it will be. So anything that comes up from the past that makes you go, something horrific, really difficult, troubling, anything, it was what it was. The narration of you going, yeah, but, that's not what we're doing. It was what it was. It just was what it was. Like if you were a robot, Thomas says, so powerful, thank you. Honestly, dude, I swear, if you use this, it becomes even more powerful. And what it does is it helps you get back to the present moment and stop this cycle of memory an emotion that takes over your life and stops you truly living. I used to have dyslexia. I used to be an alcoholic. I used to be addicted to bits and bobs. I used to be very sad. I used to be very depressed. I used to cause a bit of shit in other people's lives because I wasn't happy. I didn't know who I was, and I was just trying to get through it and do my best. Sometimes those memories have popped up, knock my vibration off, and I remember how much of a dick I was, or how I used to steal my wife's money, or wake up in the middle of the night and be sick on her and go back to bed because I was unconscious and I was out of my mind. All sorts of horrible memories. And instead of dwelling on the past that's already happened and I've got no control over and it doesn't do anything anymore, I say, it was what it was. Was what it was. No emotion. I'm not allowing the emotions to connect to that story because it doesn't matter. It's gone. It's over. It's gone. It doesn't exist anymore. When something happens now, you don't manifest what you want. Sam, shout out please. You don't need me to shout out your name and see you and hear you and love you for all you are. You don't need me to do that. I want you to do that for yourself. Tune in to your amazing power, who you are. Look in the mirror. Look in the mirror and say to yourself, I love you. Thank you. I love you. Thank you. I love you. Thank you. You don't need anyone to validate you. You are an amazing being. And you know it too. So when anything pops up in the moment that annoys you, that stresses you out, it is what it is. How many times in your life has something happened and you were hoping you really wanted it to work out, and then it didn't work out, and then something better happened. You met that person. You got a different job that was actually better than the one you wanted, or a different partner. Imagine if you got that partner that you wanted and you were still with them now. You'd be like, oh my God, I'm so glad that didn't happen. It is what it is. Remove the emotion from your life as often as possible. The unwanted emotion. So when you don't know what's going to happen in the future and you're worried, the anxieties of the future, all of the stuff that's going on in the world at the moment, all of the thoughts about what might happen and what may not happen, it will be what it will be. You don't have to spend any energy on the future because right now is right now, and right now is all that there is. And how many times has you were in the future and it worked out better? Or that thing that you thought was going to happen never actually happened? How many times? It was what it was, it is what it is, and it'll be what it'll be. And if you are ready to become who you are meant to be, if you are ready to have all of the tools you will ever need to get through anything, to manifest what you need, what you desire, DM me the word freedom and I'll share with you some absolute magic that will transform your life. I wanted to live around the world, have my own business that could be automated, live wherever I wanted to live, run on the beach in the morning, drink a fresh coconut with my wife, go for dinner with friends. And then when we were bored of that place, we go over to another country and do the same over there. And I got that life in a very short amount of time by practicing this stuff. I unearthed what I was unworthy of. And I shone that light in there and I changed the story. And now I'm helping people every day do that for themselves too. And if this resonates, I want you to follow me immediately. I want you to check out my YouTube, and I want you to DM me the word freedom if you are ready. Only if you're ready. I'm not spending time with people that aren't ready. We're not having those conversations. I want you to show up and say, I'm ready, let's go. I want to finally be who I'm meant to be. And I'll lead you the way, and it'll be beautiful. It'll be absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to love you and leave you. I love you so much. Thank you for watching. Thank you for applying this stuff. You get what you are. become a vibrational match for what you desire. It was what it was, it is what it is, it will be what it will be. DM me the word freedom if you want to absolutely, completely transform your life and have one of these every day and vibrate at a high frequency so you attract the love, the, what do we say, love, the health, the wealth, the freedom, success that you desire. I love you.